We're gonna need it later. And it's cheap. The quicker opening, so screw it. Skills. Right, how many more do we need? One more. Hmm. We're gonna concentrate on exploration. We have a chance to fast travel. There was a relic here. Let's see if we will be able to base camp. Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can reach this relic from here. If not, we're gonna have to use the other camp and just go down. We need to get here. It's behind us. So we missed something while fighting. Very probable. It's on the far side of this part. Okay, it's behind the lockpick. Now I get it. Well, now it's not so odd that we didn't get it in the first place. But it's also good to see that we don't actually need to heal ourselves if we have a camp, because camps heal us anyway. Cistern Cavern.
The water's eroding everything. At this rate, there won't be much left in a few decades.
Well,
it's a cistern.
Usually there's nothing left of a tomb after you visit it, so I wouldn't be that much worried about erosion. I tapped it. I really did. Okay. Let's try to find a different entrance.
Door, it's holding water back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lady, behave yourself. One arrow. Great. Oh, it's back again. Can we actually try to open this one like with an arrow? Well, we can try, but it won't work. Okay. See a couple of points of interest here. I can't
Water
really...
markings on the wall. The levels change.
No shit. I can't really... follow how am I placed
There's still oil in those casks.
in this tomb while you know, comparing it to where the entrance was. I wonder if those these casks float on water. They don't. But maybe I can shoot them while they're in the air. More or less.
Okay, should be able to swim through now. That raft.
Yeah, that raft. Let's check what we can do on this side. What does this raft actually do? It should enable me to jump up there. But do I actually need it? Yeah, let's swim through here first. Or walk through here. Okay. Why I would need a raft here? Because it has to be connected somehow.
This should be more than enough oil to light the passages below, but be careful transporting it. We have not perfected the refining process, and it is still volatile. You will know the man who supervises the construction. We all do. Without his knowledge of the Earth, none of us would have survived along the difficult journey. Do not linger, and if he asks for word of his wife and child, feign ignorance. He cannot accept that they perished during our exodus, and expects them to arrive any day. We need his genius, and I fear if he saw the truth, we might lose him entirely.
Duh.
Another barrier. But how can I get to this one?
Okay. Now I see how it works. I need to go through here. Using the raft. To get the oil to another room. Or do I actually? Because what happens if I go into the water? She walks with it. Okay. If it's too deep, it falls out of her hands. Okay. It's not gonna fly far enough. Okay, so let's put it on the raft. Now. Let's put one more in case we fail. Now let's move the raft. Now let's swim to the raft.
Yes, it worked.
Almost. Now. Let's pick it up. Now we throw it here. Presto! We've got water! So this thing started moving. Let's see if there's anything here. Is this it? Yeah. You were talking about corrosion. Erosion. Water destroying this place. Great job, Lara. Now something that would happen in a couple decades is gonna happen in a couple of weeks. Archaeology 101.
This letter is long overdue, but I have been hard at work. When you arrive, there will be a home for you here with all the comforts we have left behind. It is a huge task ahead of us, to design and supervise the construction necessary to provide fresh water to our people. But all my labor will be paid in full when I see you and our children's faces again. We will create a new world here, the equal of everything you left behind to follow me. It will not have been in vain, as long as you and I are together.
Well, I've got news for you. Dinky dink for me. Map. Documents and murals. Seems that it's nothing I didn't know. Okay, we've got this part revealed. We don't need this one. Ta-da!
It's an ancient manuscript on the gifts of the earth.
Natural instincts. Ooh. Well, this is a huge improvement for our survival. At least it seems to be very important. From my point of view, collecting goodies is very important when you're exploring on the highest difficulty. Okay. Nope. We're almost out. You have basically circled through the cave. Interesting design. one would think that it would be actually safer while creating such a safe spot to have an additional exit point. Just in case. Well, maybe there was one, but it was not available at the moment.